Hey, what's going on? 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 Hey, forgot to mute my Twitch channel. Yeah, I just did that. I was like, oh, now I remember. I thought I had done it earlier, but I evidently didn't. Ah, cool. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with all this working. Alrighty. Oh, it looks like we're streaming. Yeah, I've been quite well. I've been quite well. I've been playing around as hopefully you can see. I've been playing around with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I kind of like took a vacation from X-Plane. So I've been playing around with Microsoft Flight. So we're see if I can bring up. Try and get all this to work. Yeah. Over to Sky Vector. So I'm gonna take off from KERI, K-E-R-I. Gonna fly down to Clarion County. I'll fly over to Dunstop. And I'm gonna fly back to Erie. Going to try to real weather, but we will see how that goes. It may not go well. That actually will. Alrighty, so I'll go ahead and get the everything set up here. I can make all this work right. Pick the same air. Yeah, but it's quite good. Oh, come on. Yeah, fun part of doing it live. Pick 820. Oh, for VFR, I've been doing group flights. So just I've been doing a lot of group flights. Not my stream, but other people's stream. Oh, it's so much fun. I've been places in the world I would have never dreamed of doing myself. It's just been so much. Okay. That's okay. I'm back. Oh. Oh, no doubt. Alrighty. Why this doesn't work? trying to put a number in. Add that. Then I'll back up a little bit here. I'll make sure it looks right. Yep. Going from here. Get on to Clarion, Youngstown, back up to here. Cool. Like the ramp, I'm gonna come back in. Flight condition. Go from live. I may change that. Just kind of see how it does. Oh, let me. One last thing. And I didn't really want to fly to Youngstown. Well, that's disappointing. Trying to figure out how I can tell it. When I did it before, it would go ahead and add it after Clarion, but I'm not doing that. That's just highlight. How does that work? That's the fun part about streaming things live. Sometimes they don't go the way you. Try this one more time, and then I won't have a choice. I'll have to fly to Youngstown. But it's not my. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's just the way it's gonna go. Kind of a bit disappointing. I wanted to fly from here to here. That's not gonna happen. So okay. Oh, we're gonna be flying to the west first. 3,500. I gotta get in the airplane. Oh, fly. Yeah, I had my in my sky vector map. I see over top of the gem. Yeah, I was trying to get it to fly to Clarion first, and then to Youngstown. Now we'll have to work through that little problem. That could, but that's okay. It'll still be fun. By the looks of the clouds outside, it's gonna be pretty bad. So I may have to group a little bit, but I think I've got it loaded on a hard drive. So takes a little bit of time to load up. So that's all. Oh yeah, this looks terribly ugly. Alrighty. Head tracker working. This is just not gonna do. Certainly are not doing. I scattered. Scattered. The bottom at 50. That should. Yeah, that should. Go ahead and get the. Put it up. Cut off the title. Whoops, there. Brakes on. Generator on.
Erie Ground, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf requesting pushback. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf pushback request accepted.
No pushback.
Erie Ground, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf requesting the end of pushback. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf request.
The taxi light on, turn the beacon on.
Erie Ground, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf with Charlie request taxi for takeoff departing straight out. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf taxi to and hold short of runway 6 via taxiway. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Okay, so we're going out on runway 6.
Taxiing hold short runway 6 via taxiway Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Go ahead and get moving here. So yeah, so I changed the clouds to scattered and bottoms at 5,000 feet, so I think that'll be okay. So no, that's gonna. Let me check again. I put. Yeah, need to pick this. Go to 6. I'm going to be flying it. I'm going to be flying to the west. I'm 4,500. So I will. It should be right. So it's even plus. Alrighty. Got the lights. Looks like we got the lights on. Get rid of it. Oops. I'm flying with a track IR. I'd love to be flying with CR, but since that's not ready yet, do what you gotta do. So I ended up actually buying a track IR. I actually had one. And I give it to local flight school. Actually had my parking brake off and put it back on. There we go. Okay, so I think I need to go this way there. Oh, runway 6. Close to us. Oops. Turn it work. Yeah, it's disappointing I couldn't get the stop.
Erie Tower, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, ready for departing straight out at runway 6. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, cleared for takeoff runway 6, straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 6, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Yeah, we'll see what the clouds look like when I get up in that. Alrighty. Landing light on, taxi off, strobes on, yeah. Good to go. Off runway center. Gonna get the plane trimmed for climbing. Quite made it there yet? Yeah, I was just trying to climb too much. Had the yoke pulled back too far. That's trimmed in. That's looking good. Alrighty. On over. We're going to try to climb to 4,500 feet. Over here in a direction of flight plane. So we're going to be flying south and west.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, you are leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. Erie Tower, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, frequency change. Buffalo approach Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is type Cessna Skyhawk 2 miles east of Erie. Request flight following. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, Buffalo approach. Squawk 2456. Squawk 2456 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, radar contact 2 miles southeast of Erie, 2,100 feet. Altimeter 29.902. Copy Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
That's really wrong. What should have happened is I should have been given Erie clearance delivery, and after I got out here away, I would have been handed off to Youngstown. So Buffalo is kind of weird. It's no reason I should have been handed off to Buffalo. Yeah, it is what it is. It's all a learning experience. I'm a little bit off course. Got our line back up here. Got a line back up. I go climbing. Yeah, climbing about. Yeah, not as much as I should be. I'll pull the yoke back a little bit, throw a little more trim into her, get her to climb a little bit quicker. As I'm climbing, I'm also trying get myself. Oh, it's following the wrong line. That's hilarious. I was looking, I was like, wait a minute, what's that magenta line over there? I'm like, oh, that's the line you're supposed to be on. I haven't flown down to Youngstown in a while. I'm gonna fly west for just a little bit here. When I get a little bit closer, then I'll turn a little bit south, so I should be able to intercept the line. I don't trust the navs. Otherwise, I would actually put the nav in, fly the GPS course, but I just don't trust. The same thing, I've got this VFR map here, but it's not a sectional. So used to when I fly an X-plane in VR, I have a sectional map with me, so I'm always kind of in the sectional map has my airplane on it, so it always kind of keeps track of like where I am. So I don't happen to have that in this sim. So just learning the procedures, because this is my second stream. I did a stream where I flew in southern Arizona where I was stationed. Army. That actually worked out pretty good. Alrighty, so we're coming up on 4,000 feet. 500. And coming in this direction, good some pretty big bodies of water that I'm also trying to evaluate how different it is, because that's kind of why I wanted to fly area the event. I have ortho for XP for this area, so that's probably about as good scenery to have. I wanted to kind of evaluate what I'm seeing and how how true to life it appears, how close it is. Excellent. And also like how true to life it is. Yeah, I did get the scattered clouds up higher, but still got a pretty good haze going. Yeah. Oh, they were flying. Plane down a little. Power back just get the plane reasonably under control. Yeah, so we're on our way to Youngstown, Ohio. Keri, Pennsylvania, KERI. Youngstown is KYNG. The weather, it was really bad. It was like really low. Like I think it was broken. I think everything was under 3,000. Both I had broken and not overcast, but few and broken, and both of them were under 3,000. Kind of like that was just not gonna the way I was gonna make it. I didn't feel like scud running, so I went ahead and I readjusted. I put it to scattered and raised the bottom clouds up to about 62. So you get to see the clouds, but not a serious hindrance. Oh, this is kind of what northwestern Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio looks. We're still in Pennsylvania right now. Got to figure out how to get a moving map in here. I'm a little more comfortable playing. The VFR map that comes with it is lacking some fidelity. What I'd like to do is like be able to, on the VFR map, just like a sectional, I could like scroll ahead, look at Youngstown, see what the runways are, see what the elevation is. Currently not an option, and trying to find a software to kind of replicate those features. I've tried Little Nap, just not comfortable with it enough to stick with it. Looks like it has pretty good possibility. I also have trying Sim Toolkit Pro. That looks quick. Same way, I just haven't spent enough time. Looks like it's quick. So up ahead of us, it looks like that should be some water coming. Should be really big.
Bravo Golf, contact Youngstown approach on 133.905.
No, that's what I expected.
133.905 for Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Youngstown approach Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 4,600 feet. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, Youngstown approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Yeah, so the piece of water we're going to be going over is called Pymatuming Reservoir. So I'm going to go across that and that on my way to Young. So that's the first piece of water I'm going to go across. I'm going to go. So Youngstown has runways. This one here, probably the one I'm going to land on, since I took off in this direction way from Erie. More than likely, I'm going to be given that runway. Look, see what ATC says. See if this works. I've been having trouble with, I'm trying to get my OBS set up so that it works correct. And every once in a while when I minimize it and put it down on my bar, it doesn't minimize. It stays in OBS, it doesn't go away. So if I minimize it, I want it to be what I'm seeing right now. But every once in a while it stays up. Not quite sure why. All a learning experience. But it's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, so you can see coming up, there's that first piece of water. And I'll go across some land, some more water. And then after that, there'll be some water over on the right-hand side. What's it called? Mosquito Lake, I think is what it's called. That's kind of right alongside of. But I do find it pretty impressive that without spending any time on tiles, work you have to do to make orthocorrectly work correctly, this stuff just comes out of the box. I find that pretty amazing. And I've been to, when I've been doing group flights, I've been to quite a few places. Places that I've never been to in real life. Other places that I have been in real life. And it was pretty amazing how close the scenery is. What I find is, if you know the area real well, you'll find problems. If it's an area you've never been before, but you've heard about it, Looks pretty amazing. So it's kind of what I've been flying. Kind of entertaining. But the Microsoft flight sim community pretty amazing. What has already been released for freeware kind of prove it, and it's been quite amazing at what they've done in what, half weeks. Kind of crazy. I wasn't sure how that part of it would be working pretty good. I'm kind of on target. I think I'll jump out some. So as I look back, you can see this is Lake Erie here. Oh, and this right here, kind of pretty much on course. Clouds look pretty cool. Actually looks a little kind of interesting when I'm outside of the that it's a little clear out here. You can always see in there. It may just be the difference in the weather as yeah. Mary's I'm assuming, so I assume that's here. That's it. Yeah. I've never landed it. Yeah, it sure looks like it's the runway. Yeah. Like it goes right here. Cool. Yeah, it'll be great when they get VR. In the meantime, yeah, you do what you gotta do. So I went ahead and bought me a track IR. Yeah. Right now, that's as good as it's gonna get. That's yeah, so right now I can see, when I look out my view, I don't have the map there, but I see it's on map. Try it one more time, I'm trying to minimize. So if I go over to my OBS and I close it out and open it again, then the map's gone from OBS. Not sure why it's doing that, but righty. Later. What we doing? 5 knots, something like that. Problem. This really is working. Yeah, I've made this this particular flight both in real world as a student pilot minute. Trying to think if I soloed down. Yeah, I did. I soloed down to here. My long cross country was from Kerri to Lost Nation, over by Cleveland, down to Youngstown, then back up to here. Long cross country. That's the one where I away from Lost Nation, Youngstown. I was enjoying the view a little too much and kind of got a little bit disoriented. But I had flight following from Cleveland, had flight following. They passed me off to flight following. And I got a little bit, should I put this? Lack of attention. Youngstown approach contacted me. You planned on landing at our airport. That was my goal. They said, well, you flew right by it. And I went, oh. So they give me vectors, and I was so frustrated at that point in time. I was having a hard time paying attention to the vectors. I think my lucky stars at ATC. I was not first place. As they give me vectors and I misread the vectors, give me another vector, get me back to the airport where I could clearly see the airport. Yeah. ATC is a really good people. Saved my life. I was on my way to Pittsburgh. But not, they wouldn't have not contacted me. I would have missed it. Hey, we lived through it. Great eclipse. Did you think back and what happened? Yeah. You have to learn from your mistakes. Try not to. Have done. All kinds of airports out here I did not realize. That's kind of cool. I did a group flight in the Italian Alps with an icon. What the goal was is we took off from an airport, and then the flight plan took us to lakes, and we were climbing pretty good with this icon. The icon, like, it's seriously not made to do this kind of thing. So we were like landing in lakes at, I don't know, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, maybe 8,000 elevation. It was like just so much fun. When they first said they were going to use the icon, I was kind of like, and I don't know if it worked, but it ended up working just great. It was a lot. Cool.
Youngstown Tower, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is 17 miles northeast with Charlie to land. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, Youngstown Tower. Make left downwind runway tree 2.
Oh.
Altimeter 29er to wind 280 at 8. Enter left traffic runway tree 2 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
we're going to be landing on runway 2. Thinking we were going to be landing on the opposite of it. But that's okay, so the elevation down it. $11.92. I need at 21, 2,000 feet, 20 somewhere. When we get a little bit closer, I'll rid of some elevation. Get down to around 2. Kind of odd here. BFR map kind of make this turn here as opposed to going to Tungsten. So it's almost kind of like it's a waypoint, not an airport you're actually going to land at. Kind of find that a little odd. Yeah, the way to haze this, it makes that airport a little bit difficult to stay right now. But still a piece out.
Youngstown Tower Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf Airport is 11 o'clock 9 air miles.
Oh, it's over to my left a little bit. 9 miles out. Get down to about 5 miles. Get rid of some elevation. Excuse me. Yeah, I was doing a group flight with John Fly yesterday, Texas. We ended up going with Waco. Most of the rest of the group had left and went someplace else, and I ended up finishing the flight to Waco. Never landed in that airport. It's kind of interesting. Where is this airport? It's close. I think when I checked it, how far it was it said it was 2 miles. I looked and it's like right in front of me. I'm like, oh crap. I went ahead and I knew the runway I needed to get on, so I made a proper approach. Ended up doing okay. There's my airport. So put off an autopilot. Oh, be on B2. I kind of thought that this was coming up because this lake right in front of me, that's Mosquito Lake. So, and it kind of points to where the airport is. Oh, wait, air altitude. Oh, I should. Oh, downwind. Third trim. But slow. Up here. Probably might need. Might be. I was thinking I need to wide out my pattern a little bit here. Not doing too bad. Yeah, a little tight in. Well, just track IRs. Alrighty. Oh, throw one notch. One way is.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, cleared to land runway tree 2. Wind 279er at 8. Cleared to land runway tree 2 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
I like how it says runway 3 and it's actually runway 3. Excuse me, make another turn. Yep.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, turn next taxiway. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, exit runway when able.
Okay.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, contact ground on 121.9er. 121.9er, Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Stop here. Put parking on. So we're gonna be departing.
Youngstown ground, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, ready to taxi east, departure with Charlie. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, taxi to and hold short of runway 32 left using taxiway cross runway 14 Alpha cross runway 32. Contact tower on 119.5 when ready.
Whoops. Helps it take it. It's hard. Oh well. Hide me.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, acknowledge last transmission. Taxiing hold short runway 32 left via taxiway cross runway 14 Alpha cross runway 32 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Oh. By my directional gyro, it says I'm going the right way. Cool. Back over here on this. Kind of weird. Certainly. End of the runway. Tend to use these taxi driven. Sometimes it seems like it doesn't. That was a let me here. Kind of like know where I need to go. That turn there wasn't right. I thought I heard this airport's a little screwed up. So looking at it. So take taxi. Pretty much go up to the. Look at my directional gyro. 3 2's in the bottom. I don't turn. Even if I'm going to take a partial. When I get up to where I think I need to be, I'll power 3 2. How I taxiway's a little bumpy. Right, straight. This is a runway. And normally when I land, at least how I have in X-Plane, that's a little. Check this. Which brake? Okay. Oh, I jump up. This airport needs. Oh, have jetway. Of jetways in the middle of nowhere. No terminal building. Should be a terminal building. Yep, don't exist. What? Bit of them. Alrighty, back in the cockpit. Parking brake. Let me. Find my way to the. Not look. How often? Could I bend a bit? Or did one? Up. Parking brake on. It's it. Take it. Oh, we'll contact tower? Reason it's happy. Well, it would be good. Only I'm trying to contact tower, but it's not going. See if it gets upset with me. Maybe I've already been cleared. Okay, this is clearly 3-2. No response from ATC. Lateral. Take off. Righty. We can go find Clarion. This will be more fun, because I've never went. I've not.
Youngstown approach Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles north of Youngstown. Request flight following. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, Youngstown approach. Squawk 1262. Squawk 1262 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, radar contact 1 miles northwest of Youngstown, 1,700 feet. Altimeter 29.902. Copy Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Alrighty, gotta make a left-hand turn, get our second. Kind of out of the yeah. We're on back. Oh, since we're going east, we're 3,500. Yeah, Youngstown has like an Air National Guard there. They so it's pretty common for there to be like C-130s area. There's a place on the apron where you're not allowed to go. Restricted. land there. But yeah, there's normally like. I remember I was young, really young, 6, 7. My dad brought me down here. Watch a mill. That was like the first time I had it. First time I ever came here, airplane. Was when I was training. Pull back. Open it. Ready to get her out here. So we trim for an airspeed. I go up. Shoot for about 100, 95, 100, 100. At about 22. Pull the throttle back because it's a fixed pitch top. You have to kind of play with it. Start to just slow down or speed up. It has over the power of RPM. But I'm at it. Kaban the Oklahoma. RPM look didn't sometimes it. So when you're doing this throttle, but in this case it's a little bit. The sims are just different. How they replicate. Right or wrong, been too long out of a real 170. Make that. That's why Flight Simulator, kind of the first people that I watched that real either were current pilot, most of them current pilot. Was very interested. They're how the I watched them. Actually, hello. That was a little weird. I don't know why I did it. It was almost like all the trim input that It's almost like all the trim input I was doing finally caught up to the airplane. Odd. Still not sure. Kind of old. Still not quite right yet. Because it should have like trimmed out by now. You'd had to play with it. Edit. Yep. 100. A little bit low. A lot of times, don't let the airplane settle. You can give yourself more grief. Just a matter of letting the plane kind of talk to you. Righty. I'm trying to myself back on. I'm going a bit north and east. It might intercept the flight plan. Oh, part of. Oh, almost the same distance. Youngstown, almost the same. From Erie to Youngstown as Youngstown. Take about the same. I'm still hand flying. Just given inputs to go. Generally not heading and not elevation changing. The plane's trimmed through. I'm a little bit low where I want to be. So I'm at like 33, and I should be at. I think I'll pull back on the. We'll touch you a little. Well, see if I can get kind of nudge up the. It's not cooperating at all. Like it's a delayed reason. A lot of times they'll have that. It'll kind of like oscillate. And if you kind of try to chase it a little bit too much, it'll just be sitting there. But I like to get it pretty well lined up, pretty well trimmed on course before I throw an autopilot. And I actually don't. It's kind of cool. They go ahead and put the heading's a tougher one. Depends on the wind. Winds are pushing you. It's gonna be tough. Constantly subtle for it. But the altitude, a lot of times you can get it. I try to keep up on. If I say fly it through, I will. I want to be 36 or 34, 37 or 36. That's my goal. Everybody's different, and it all depends on. So we had a little bit of wind, 8 knots. Never know what you got. Oh, go ahead. Heading in. Using Daytech make them work. Next. That's how I do autopilot. So now that I got the altitude about where I wanted it, pilot on. Gotta play with my course here. Back up. That's what I would expect it to fit. Not straighty. But we'll see how. This airport's a bit difficult. Oh, what's the elevation? Oh. $58. So I need to be at 2,500. I'm okay for right now. That worked that time. So we'll stay at this altitude. And when I left Youngstown, I took flight following. Youngstown is kind of looking out for me. Generally, like if there's traffic or that kind of shit. And depending on how far I get away, they may hand me off to somebody else. I'm not sure. Over. Gotta get over kind of close to. Yeah, since the plane's kind of close. I'd jump outside. We'll go to external view. One thing I am finding that is, this is just my airports. And I fly X-plane, kind of where I've been spending my time. Been a VR pilot 2.5 years. So I come from that perspective, and I would love to see VR in this. But what I'm looking at, like I looked over here where this airport is. An airport, quite frankly, an X-plane using Crypto for XP would be difficult to. But that airport, you could fly. There's no question in my mind. You can see at the grad strip. Out of mind. That you can see at it. So it's like with a lot of these, sometimes really good. And I'm just finding that just the way that text seem to stand out a little like I said, I have not been a real wet 172 when it comes to. So, and questions out like that in real life, I don't know if I can answer them. But I just know what I see. Yeah, a lot of farmland. Lots. Not many big towns. So we left Ohio. We probably are back in Pennsylvania. Let me see if I can stick that on. That line there, straight down through there, straight down through here is where we're certainly over in this area, so we're definitely this area of Pennsylvania, you know, definitely farmland. You can get houses, a lot of open buildings. A little different from where I live. Where I live in Erie, there is farmland, but already in your spot. Very little farmland. Most of my area where I live, most of it is great. I spent 49 years. I worked for a company called Great. Very good. I got it. Been enjoying it. The fact that I get supposed to go on the first. Alrighty, I'll jump back. Quieter. Yeah, fairly flat in this area. Not it's elevated. Where I live, it's quite low, like 700 feet where the airport. We're here, we're up maybe 1,500 feet. But it's pretty flat. When you get further into PA, then you get into the mountains and stuff where low mountains compared to like Rocky Mountain, Allegheny Mountain. Doesn't like they're not mountains. Pretty rugged stuff. You're flying in that area. Like right here. Man, there's lots of put in here. Get over mountains are. That's not good. So it'll just be a bad day. But over here, I mean, you can look. There's lots. Where I live with all the vineyards, it looks like there's a lot of places. Putting an airplane down in a vineyard, that'd be a bad day. Maybe the wires would stop them. And probably do know of a, I would inland, but it's an ultralight heat. They normally have rows in them. Get the thicker farm equipment. Actually landed on one of the roads. He had an engine in it. Spark plug wire coming. but he did land. Not really, not going crossway. Still would Yeah, so the weather turned out pretty good. I'm glad I did. Clouds are pretty spectacular. As an X-Plane, I don't have any add-on clouds either. I bought it, but I haven't put it in. So whenever I get to fly, I don't like clouds and how they. But being a VFR pilot, how I like to fly, I always whether if it's not gonna be VFR, I'll adjust them, and that's really all I did is just to scatter clouds, put the bottoms at about 6. So they're absolutely there. Just because of that, you get. So in this area, it's getting more hilly, not as flat as that rises up pretty good. You can water how far up above that plateau of that. Definitely a few hundred. See if I can find that water on. How to be the best I can. Kind of looks like a river, though. I'm going. Sometimes these airways get a of being like could be there's some. There's a big body of water. Lake, right? That's it. Gotta be that lake right there. What that does mean. Okay, well, Hmm.
Kilo Alpha X-ray Quebec automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 280 at 8. Visibility nigher. Sky condition 2,600 feet standard, 4,900 feet scattered. Temperature 12 C dew point, 13 C altimeter 299 Kilo Alpha X-ray Quebec automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 280 at 8. Visibility nigher. Sky condition 2,600 feet standard, 4,900 feet scattered. Temperature 12 C dew point, 13 C altimeter 299 Kilo Alpha X-ray Quebec traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf 12 miles west, 3,500 feet inbound to land runway 24.
It took me a minute to figure out once I had the weather to appropriate runway was. Hopefully I picked right. Landing with the tailwind never any. Yeah, so in this area it's flat again. Kind of interesting. There's a lot of trees. It's amazing how many people are out flying this area. It just is kind of, I don't know. Kind of a bland, kind of a bland part of country. Was that the airport? Yep, there it is. Actually seen the beach. I see. Righty. Autopilot. Heading bug. help me figure out. I can must do. I can do a pattern if I. Buffalo. Get a knot. Looking so bad. Turned out good. Really good. A little fast. Happy's happy. Trying to keep your planes never too badly. Exactly. Trying to get the flaps up, and I kept putting my rubber paddles with them when I was playing with them. Oh, that's slow down a little bit here. That might. Awesome. Wow. Right. Okay. Stop here. Probably okay. Oh, runway.
Kilo Alpha X-Ray Quebec traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is clear of the runway.
So we'll taxi up this taxiway to the beginning of or where I came. That's too cool. Yeah, that's too fast to taxi. Run like this, the taxiway really long. I'll get up here. Yeah, I think I got enough fuel to get back to here. Hard. This has worked out quite well. So happy. Hey, so happy. I run out of taxiway. Alrighty. Basically the parting to. Oh, we'll announce takeoff.
Kilo Alpha X-Ray Quebec traffic Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf taking off runway 24 north departure.
Ooh, it's a pretty big stutter. First one I've seen. Want to make sure I got my flaps up. Getting ready to lift off. It's at the time to figure out that the plane doesn't want to climb. It's because you forgot to put. I've done that once or twice. Alrighty. 5 knots. Whoa, whoa. There you go. It took a little while for it to finally decide it wanted to. Oh. Did I turn a little bit here? Put ourselves back on light point. North direction.
Youngstown approach Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is type Cessna Skyhawk 2 miles northeast of Kilo Alpha X-Ray Quebec. Request flight following. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf Youngstown approach. Squawk 6646. Squawk 6646 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf radar contact 2 miles northeast of Kilo Alpha X-Ray Quebec 2,300 feet. Altimeter 29.902. Copy Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
So since I'm going to be traveling in kind of a northwestern direction, be at 4,500. Same thing as it's a plane kind of close to autopilot. I mean, I could slam autopilot on kind of perfect, especially like on the initial flight. Out trying to get on the hand flight. we're probably 50 miles away, something like that. The cool thing about Erie when I get there, everything is for everything in the Erie area. It becomes like just finding an airport, making sure it's gonna like kind of in the right direction. Stressful. I find it's fun. I enjoy it. But you have to. You don't want to make a fool of yourself. You want to kind of make sure that you got it figured out here. Luckily on this street. Alrighty, heading it. Be a good starting. Coming up on heading dialed in. Head back to Erie. Back home. Back where I first airplane for my instructor. Yeah, one of those feels. Yeah, my first solos. Take off. Helicopter heading. Okay. Florida. Funny show. So I take off, you know, and yeah, I look over, and normally there's an instructor in the right seat. Go ahead and you look over, and you go, okay. The only person that's going to put this plane back on the ground is you. Hopefully, as much faith in yourself. It all went well. Thinking it was one of my solos. In Erie, it's normally a left-hand pattern. So all of a sudden, the tower speed up, make right traffic, and I'm sure my instructor is just going, it's just not what you practice. So I went ahead and made right traffic, but tower was. There was a commercial plane coming. Wanted to try to get us far apart from it. So that's what he did. It all worked out. All fine. But I talked to my instructor. Yeah, thought the tower. Oh, what you would. But they didn't. But oh, good. Yeah. The other time I was. Tower did does do a 360 in pattern. Okay. 60. Right. So did it away from the airport. 60 in the sky, away from it. It was the same reason. To get away from it. Basically eat up some time while a commercial plane would come in and land. So it's the same thing. That's not point. But it all went out. I mean, just keep your elevation. And but it's been fun learning. Yeah, I'll call myself a former student pilot. After I retired, quickly realized that, I mean, you don't have enough disposable. Gotta keep going. So instead, I assume and try my best. My legitimate teacher, in other words, how to fly an airplane. I was taught how to fly. Doesn't mean I try to do things. But like, I'm flying to the west. An even number of 500 and IFRs even. But it's important. That's what the rule. That's all. I will normally, like when I come into KERI, normally would do a, but as I seen the airport was they lined up. I can just do it. Turn up. I didn't need it. Open that. That's how I arrived at. And then yeah, basically with the basically announced that's what. And it turned out perfect. Still haven't figured out. I like a real airplane. X-plane. Out of the expansion, fly like a real. I really have. Find anything probably fine. I don't like how I mean, no. Airplane. Sometimes not. Still touch back wheel. At least that's true. Coming in. Minute. All down. Coming in at the right there. Down. At the right edge. Plane will stop. Plane said bounce. Airspeed. Plane is not ready to land. Airplane is telling the pilot. Bounce. You can try to pull. Normally it'll bounce higher. That quite a few. I've also done it at the light. That bounce so the plane lands and bounces up. No, I don't want to become famous. I don't need to be famous. I already am. People that use X-Plane, they know it's Parker. And if I get more followers, great. If I don't, Okay. I stream to enjoy myself. That's what I do. People enjoy my content, they'll follow. If they don't, they won't. Okay. But I stream doing it first. Entertainment, that's second. It's been great. Yeah, so we come up here. I don't know what been like. I was doing young or there. Likely, that'll be no. Okay, so I'm sure on two. Let me see if I can look. Hard to tell. Probably how far away I am. Be able to see the lake from about, especially if I'm at 4,500. Be able to see Lake Erie probably from here. I'm thinking that when I'm looking out here and I look at this, that's Lake Erie. I'm quite sure. Quite a ways away. I'm probably thinking I'm 20 out. I haven't found an appropriate landmark looking around. That's my outfit. There'll be one coming up that'll prove it for there's a lake. That's Titusville. Titusville's at least 25 miles. 30, maybe more. But I'm sure that that's the clouds. That. Kind of one of the monstrous landmarks. You're heading north. I mean, yeah, like I said, I normally fly. I normally stream X-Plane in the car. But when Microsoft Flight Sim out, I just kind of, I didn't want to take other people. I looked at them, I listened, I watched videos, but I wanted to make my own opinion as to, so I just made. But the thing I learned real quick is I just could not figure out how to using a hat switch to basically so foreign to me from using VR for it was so foreign to me. Yeah, it's like okay, so how can I do this? What is it? Over 24? There's two names to it, but the other part is I seen him using Track IR, and I went. And I've used Track IR before I had. That's how you do it. So I think it was the second day I had Microsoft Flight Sim. I ordered a Track IR Pro because I had one. A lot of my stuff, hardware, since I went to the car. My hardware stuff all went to local flight school, including my Track IR. It wasn't like I go up there and go, hey, can I borrow back with Track IR for a couple of months? I just couldn't pull myself. So I went ahead and I just ordered. It was best. I mean, so it just allows you to think, just, especially when you're coming landing, kind of like, oh, that's pretty good. How it is such, such, um, don't have to, this move, that works. The same way as if I move in, I can move, so as I move my head in, you can look and get close. And I have the sight picture is just small. So I can canopy. I have a button on. So that's all the way there. I can still look now. And I can also, because in VR, that's about my sight picture. I can. So when I'm in X-Plane in VR, this is my sight. So to land an airplane, not like this, even like that. You can definitely see. And like right now, we're level, airplane flat. When you come in for a landing, the nose is up. Tend to block you or so. But then you can also just look out the corner. So when you're coming in to land, you can also just look out the corner alongside here. You can see the view is really blocked, like landing a tail dragger. A tail dragger, your view is going to be pretty blocked. You can always look out. You can always look around the cowling where the ground is. That's probably the most important part. Kind of like relative to where's the ground. Hey, it's going great. It's going great. I've flown from Erie to Youngstown, Ohio, to Clarion County, and on my way back to Erie. It is going great. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Let me check some. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That better? And, yeah, and I may have the plane up a little bit. I don't think I did. The plane in game may be louder than it is in my headset because I have my headset turned down a little bit. So that may be what it is. But unless somebody tells me, I have no idea. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How you been? We'll if the can find you. I'll do what I can do. What are you cooking? Some good German food? I'm not sure I know exactly what that is. I've had a bit of German food when I was in Germany, but not sure what that is. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. I went out to, me and my girlfriend went out to eat yesterday, and I got some macaroni and cheese with chicken strips on it. It was quite good. It was quite good. And she's talking about making goulash. So, goulash American style, not Hungarian style. Here's my airport.
Erie Tower, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is 24 miles southeast with Charlie to land. Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf, Erie Tower. Make left traffic runway 24. Altimeter 29.9 to wind 280 at 8. Fly left downwind runway 24 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
So we're 24 miles outside of Erie. Basically, told me to fly a left downwind for runway 24. So as I get a little bit closer here, I'll set up to accomplish that. My altitude right now, I'm at 4,500. And the pattern altitude at here is 1,800. And so I'll need to get rid of some altitude. But until I cross the gate above 3,000 feet, as we have some rather tall radio towers in that area, need to beat that, get past the interstate, then you can drop down the path. Oh, right over here, that is Edinburgh Lake. Edinburgh College is right here. That is Edinburgh Lake. When we do training, leave Erie, and we look for that lake, left or east, and so that's where we do practice, like stalls, steep turns, that kind of stuff. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm kind of glad I'm on cable. I'm on Spectrum cable, and I mean I've been so happy with how well that performs. It is. I won't say it never goes down. It doesn't go down very often, and it's got a pretty good up and got a really good down. I've been quite happy. So because that lake over there, able to see an interstate. Oh wow. Yeah, I've been on cable for quite a while. Um, I wouldn't want to try anything else. I won't say the cable bill isn't cheap, but the internet is pretty spectacular. Just looking for a landmark. start seeing a 4-lane highway up on this somewhere. I'd jump outside.
Keri Tower, Bliss Street 565239 miles, south inbound ILS runway 24 approach. Bliss Street 5652 Keri Tower. Cleared ILS runway 24 approach. Altimeter 29er, 2 wind 280 at 8. Generic 0 Papa X-ray cleared to land runway 24. Wind 280 at 8.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the interstate.
Cleared ILS runway 24 approach, Bliss Street 5652.
Yeah, so up ahead.
Cleared to land runway 24, generic 0 Papa X-ray.
Should be a peninsula. Cuts off and so right here is a peninsula that cuts off, cuts out, and then there's a bay right here. That's it. So yeah, so that's also a landmark where you can kind of look and. Well, that's cool. I don't even do those. Oh shit, that goes away. Oh, that looks great. Oh. Go back in the cockpit.
Keri Tower, Cessna November 256 Bravo Golf is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport. Cessna 6 Bravo Golf Airport is 12 o'clock 13 miles.
Still bothers me a little bit. I can't find this highway. Not that I'm lost. I thought I should, but I may be. Yeah, that's what. I'm coming in at quite a bit of an angle, so that highway is actually maybe right there. That could be. And right along here, going to be a highway that's running parallel to the shoreline, pretty much. So what are you doing your ILSs in? Oh my word. Wow, I bet you it was. So what kind of plane you flying in? You in like a 172 or a jet or? Oh, okay, okay. I need to start flying different airplanes. Okay, so right there, that's 79. Other road here, So you can see on the VFR map, you can that's 90, that's 79. It's pretty quick here. I can go back on the fuel and get down, and you can see it real clear now. That's the peninsula. So that end of it, it's kind of like the end, kind of where I'm going to be landing it. I'll need to turn a little bit to the left, west, then get set up. And right in front of me, that's absolutely... I don't particularly like jets. That's just a personal opinion. Yeah, and the amount of detail that the textures give you, just quite incredible. Where this looks just like I was flying a real one. It is stunning. It is stunning. Okay, autopilot off. High airplane. So you can clearly see that's the airport right there. So I'm going to turn to the left or to the west. Pull out some. Get rid of some elevation. Like I said, I need to be at like 18. I'll just go this way a little bit. Make sure I got enough room. Get the maneuvering done. At a heading of... Oh, I set... But the trick I learned is I set my heading up at the runway heading, so that every position around on my circuit will be at 90 degrees. Like right now, I'm turning, and I'm basically almost at the runway heading. So I'm at the runway heading away from the airport. I'm gonna fly here just a little bit. Plane trimmed up. That's perfect. So now I'm gonna turn in. Going to go for a heading of 06. Oh. Wait. Maybe I'll figure it out. So, please now. So now I'm on a heading of 060. I am basically parallel to this run. Oh, we got my speed down where I wanted. I'm in the white arc. One flap out. Power is a little bit too low. Runway. Trying to keep parallel to the runway. Trying to stay. Right now, I really.
November 856 Sierra Tango, ready to go runway 24 IFR to Hyannis. Generic November 856 Sierra Tango, cleared for takeoff runway 24. Traffic is generic on final. Cleared for takeoff runway 24, generic November 856 Sierra Tango.
So there's an airplane that's getting ready to take off right now. Same runway I'm going to land on. Alrighty. Oh, where's the run? Okay.
Blue Streak 5652 cleared to land runway 24.
Okay.
Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 280 at 8. Cleared to land runway 24 Blue Streak 5652.
Oh, there's an airport. There's an airplane in front of me. I'm supposed to follow. Oh boy. Alrighty.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf cleared to land runway 24. Number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 280 at 8. Generic 6 Sierra Tango contact Buffalo departure on 121.0. Generic 0 Papa X-ray turn next taxiway. Cleared to land runway 24 number 2 Cessna 6 Bravo Golf. Blue Streak 5652 go around. To 1.0 for generic 6 Sierra Tango.
Yeah.
Going around Blue Streak 5652. Generic 0 Papa X-ray turn next taxiway. Blue Streak 5652 contact Cleveland approach on 127.075.
Yeah, I got a little bit too wide.
075 for Blue Streak 5652.
Too wide and I'm too high. We can correct. When I heard all that chatter,
Papa X-ray exit runway when able.
I heard all that chatter, I got a little flustered.
Generic 0 Papa X-ray contact ground on 121.9.
I'm pretty close in here. Oh, good.
121.9 generic 0 Papa X-ray.
I should be about 1,200 feet when I actually turn in for the runway. Get there. Got the plane slowed down enough, it's okay. Be okay. This is the slowest I've ever done this approach. Wow. Give it just a little bit more power. Looking on. Okay. And Well, that's cool. I got a low fuel indicator. That's hilarious. We got all in? Yep, all in. Okay. We're good. Doesn't look that low. No, it's not even close to the red. Oops. Get over here, Bill. That's too bad.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, turn next taxiway.
Okay.
Cessna 6 Bravo Golf, contact ground on 121.9er. 121.9er for Cessna 6 Bravo Golf.
Well, I made it back home. Did too bad a landing. I've done better. Got a little bit too low and too low. These taxiway lights that are in the middle of a taxiway, they're just a crap. Also, they want me to park over there, over to my right. That's not where... Oops. And that's not where we park. Yes. Play. Yeah, this airport needs to be redone. It's like right here is a terminal. Actually, I'll pop out of here. Oh. There should be a tower right here. Tower's not here. It's over to the left. Not where that tower is. Right in the middle of this terminal building. Where the tower is. Oh, there is 3. Okay, so 3. Oh, that's correct. But the tower is definitely not. Taxi over to where I belong. Guys are going, what is this guy doing? Taxiing to where he belongs. The same way like the the letters and stuff for taxiways are not right. It says the one that goes alongside of runway 4 is B, actually. Hello. One here. Like an airplane. Go down. Ah. Brakes didn't work. Oh, let me get off the UBI. Hey. Alrighty. Been fun. Everything went quite well. Landing actually not bad, I guess. And thought I bounced it. That's not. So I'm going to call it a day. I got to do my flight. So we started off here in KERI, went down to Youngstown. Oh, that all went quite well. We will do more of these streams in tomorrow. May do this next plane with Dark. I think my goal is just to do something a little bit. So, without further ado, I think thanks for everybody who watched. And Benny, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope your food turns out great. You're welcome very much. You're welcome very much. And if you want to, just like Benny could when I stream, go ahead and click on the follow button. And when I'm flying, you'll get a notification. And I normally stream for. I never stream for less than an hour. I normally stream an hour or two. Today was probably a little bit, but so if you catch me, if you follow me, you'll definitely you get the notification, and definitely how long. So it looks like I'm pushing like 3 hours. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty, everybody have a great day. Stay safe. On the next stream. Bye.